I'm not going to switch to... not going to switch back to that. That would be awkward. There we go. That looks pretty good. Let's hear that we're live. I'm not going to switch. Perfect. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. Projected lineup for the Vancouver Canucks. Canucks win in putting it out first. All right. Oh, I had some echo going. That makes a little more sense. This live stream's about to get going. It's 7:05. I imagine here on Scotiabank Wednesday Night Hockey, they'll be going to Anthem soon enough. There's Dan Murphy. I was emailing with him this week. That could be fun. He's going to tee up this game. Not much to tee up. I'm sitting somewhere new tonight. I'm sitting in my desk chair as opposed to the couch behind me. So a little different. I could lean back and get comfy. But we'll try and figure this out. We'll tilt this cam. We'll make it work. Hope you're all doing great. I don't know how this game is going to go for the Canucks. We'll have some fun tonight, though. Let's just turn this around a bit. If you're up in the chat, say yeah. So, every game, I haven't figured this out yet, but for whatever reason, OBS doesn't like saving how I capture this data. So this data is right there, which is from the Sportsnet website. And every time I do it, oh, hang on, this is important. Nice moment of silence for the awful tragedy in Colorado. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate what the NHL tweeted out about trans people and who should be playing with who, which was really special. But yeah, we will have an awkward, if you're new here, if anybody's in here yet, we're going to have an awkward transition. So bear with me. I will be quiet. I will be frivolously typing and positioning data and information about as fast as humanly possible so that we can get this thing going, looking good, feeling good. All right, we have our projected lineups. This is great. It allows me to cheat. Yuri Lekkonen, I think. Francois getting the start. Martin getting the start for Vancouver. Let me take a look here. They have 2 days off, so quite interesting. Well, Demko didn't have the best game in the more annoying game on Monday night against the Vegas Golden Knights, which was fun on paper, but pretty frustrating if you're a coach or somebody that wants a team to play structure. Anthems going on here. We're going to go with the Canadian one. The over-under tonight is if there's going to be... the over-under for Anthems tonight is at 1.5. What do you got? Our GAPG, goals against per game, is hurt McGirt. It is very hurt McGirt. That's Kitsilano Kerr. Big Money Matt Kerr, Hollywood Matt Kerr. A lot of man of many nicknames. Demko or Martin equals our starter. I don't disagree with that. I also don't necessarily agree with it. Acknowledge me. Listen, Matt, there is a delay on this mother. You got to trust me. So I'm leaning a little sideways here tonight. Trying a new thing. Also, the main reason I'm doing this is I have a monitor on a monitor arm, and I don't want to have to unscrew it and put it on the couch. So we're figuring things out, but I think it's going to go well tonight. Let's take a look at the points per game here. Goals per game, oddly the same, which is strange because it's the Colorado Avalanche. Goals against, there's your money right there. The GAPG, absolute destruction. Power play. The Canucks have an oddly good power play for this year, which is strange. But it's not strange when you look at the players involved. And Bruce, a 74.5 penalty kill for the Avs compared to our 65.6. So if the Canucks are going to do anything tonight, it's going to be on the power play and not the penalty kill. Stan Kroenke's Colorado Avalanche. He's got his own fancy owner's suite in the Pepsi Center or whatever, or the Ball Center as it's known now. One of the worst sports owners in football, basketball, and hockey, although I don't think there are any issues in hockey. I don't think he's a problematic Avalanche owner. He just lets them do their thing, and Joe Sakic wins Stanley Cups on and off the ice. Little information about the stream tonight. It's going to be brought to you by the fine people at Rainier Beer as I wear my Seattle Mariners jersey. Spencer Martin getting the start tonight, a 4-1-1 record, 349 goals against with a save percentage of .898. Across the ice is Pavel Francouz, 2-3 record, a 242 goals against with a .925 save percentage. Matt Kerr in the chat. Kroenke is great. Stan Kroenke moved the St. Louis Rams to Los Angeles, and nobody's been happy about it since. Can't believe the hot takes happening in this chat. If you are watching, please smash that stupid thumbs up. Super Bowl last year, Stanley Cup this year. Big Money Matt Kerr is right. He is a man that knows his facts. Leading the Premier League. Hell, Stan Kroenke, hell of a guy. All right, everybody. So we're going to do a puck drop. We're going to do a sync test. If you are watching at home and you have a stream going, we are going to we're going to sync this up so we can all watch together. And once we sync up, I will be quiet, fixing frantically. Canucks score? What? 1939, 21 seconds in, Ilya Mikheyev, Pedersen. Who else is on that line tonight? Kuzmenko, the good line, back together. Early goal. That is lovely. All right, here, everything's broken now, so we are going to transition. And now I'm going to start fixing things. And we will sync this up. We will have some fun. Do 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 boom 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 boom. Okay, everybody, here we go. I'm working quick, but I want you to know. The clock I am looking at is at 19:21, 19:20, 19:19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. We are synced up. I will do that again in a bit, but that is how we can watch the game together, because if I put the logo, if I put this information, if I put a stream on here, we would get shut down hard. Mickey Mouse, he's saying. Mickey Mouse. I disagree. The New Jersey Devils are Mickey Mouse. Here we go, gang. It is time to Make this work. We are quiet. I cannot wait for this to work. Hope you're enjoying the game. It is indeed Mickey Mouse. Man, I have not been to Disneyland. If you've been to Disneyland, I want to hear it in the chat. And at what age? Because I have not been to Disneyland. I don't think Arash has been to Disneyland either. And it's a traumatizing experience for him. Get down, and move it all around. Ooh, ah. We're almost here, gang. We're going to get this going. Okay, let's take a look at the clock here. This is an opportunity to sync up. No, they're showing the line combinations, so bear with me. We're almost there, everybody. And I will look forward to checking this chat out in a mere moments. All right, let's do a sync test here. Samuel Giard, Eric Johnson, Jacob McDonald, Josh Manson, all players that used to play other places. Okay, on the clock is 17:30, 17:29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. We are synced up, and I am almost done frantically putting this shit together. Hope you're having a great time. Mickey Mouse. Oh, that's a good nickname then. I can't knock that, Matt Kerr. Great. Oh, terrifying scoring opportunity by the Avs here, and they are making everything look dangerous because that's what good teams do. Oh, man, we are almost done. This fucking rules. Pardon my French, folks. I'm so excited for this. It's this frantic race to get these stats done, and then when they're done, they are done, and everything is okay. Here we go. Are you ready? Chick, chick, boom. All right, and oh my God, a frantic Ethan Bear on the goal line makes that save, makes that opportunity. Thank God. And we got a penalty coming up here, folks. The anthems go over. No, they did hit the over. There was 2. The line was 1.5. Bit of a shocker, if you ask me. And I need this. I don't need this. We have our projected lineups. We have this. We have this. Let's rock this, everybody. All right, so naturally, the one thing the Canucks shouldn't be doing is going on the penalty kill, and they immediately do it. Pettersson and Besser Pettersson and Horvat on the power play, and there is a block by Elias Pettersson. He's putting on the jet, short-handed breakaway, and I forget what game it was happening. It might have been against Vegas with Logan Thompson, but he was a left-handed goalie too, and somebody in the chat, do the stats update automatically? Yes, they do, Michael. He's giving them the little how you doing there. He's thanking him for that save, but I really think that these players forget that their glove hand's on the opposite hand, because why would you shoot it right at his mitt? Who knows? But that is my thought process there. All right. So, nice little block. I was going to start by saying, what is what does Elias Pettersson really bring to a penalty kill? So the fans think it went in. I swear I saw some spotlights go on the ice. Toronto hasn't rang the bell yet there. Holy crap. So again, starting the game with a 1-goal lead is amazing. Immediately going on the power play, on the penalty kill, is not amazing. Another opportunity here. They are playing aggressively. He did it again. Shoot stick side. Remember what stick side is. You just played a left-handed goalie last week. Back the other way. Spencer Martin with one hell of a save. A lot just happened on that power play or that penalty kill. Oh my Landis. McKinnon. I like to see what happens. I want them to go upstairs. Give me the net. They don't have it. The away broadcast doesn't have it. That's fine. Am I watching 2 games? What do you mean, Matt? Elaborate. All right, let's do a sync up. 14:45, 14:44, 43, 42, 41, 40. You are synced up. We are watching together. 25 seconds to go in the power play. Everything about this Avalanche team is just terrifying, even without Nathan McKinnon. Glove side all the time. All right. Okay, this is a big one, folks. We just had, I don't know what I was saying about Toronto, my mistake. I did just watch that game against Jersey. That was wild. The 13-game winning streak. Synced up, Matt Kurt. Thank you for following the sync. To everybody watching, make sure you smash that like and hit subscribe if you haven't yet. That's an offside call by Miller and is that Big Hog. So we're going into a break here. There was a stat. There was a stat I had from the podcast on Monday, which I hope you've checked out. If you're new here, the video podcast came out this morning for free on our YouTube channel here, so that's available. But there was an interesting stat where they were talking about the most expected goals, expected goals by a player. Number 1 is Steven Stamkos, 11.3. I don't know what the official grading is, but bear with me. Chris Kreider, 11.2. Tavares, 11.1. Hyman, 10.8. And Austin Matthews, 10.4. The least expected goals in the NHL by an individual, 6 overall. Nils Hoglander with an even 1.0. And that is a analytic that meets the eye test so well, my lord. Got a text from Michael here. Good thing I decided last minute to sit Bunting and play Kuzmenko. That's a great idea. What did everybody have for dinner? I'm curious what people had for dinner. I want to hear about it in the chat. And make sure you're smashing that like. I cannot stress that enough. I need you to hit that thumbs up. We got 3 already. We could do a bit more. And have you subscribed yet? Why are you subscribing? Hope you're having a great time. Nine goals in 10 games. He scores them all from the same spot. Fancy how that works. Spencer Monroe. Is that a Teoscar jersey? No, she is blank at the moment. I think if I was to get something on there, it'd be a big 44 for Julio Rodriguez. Hey, everybody, let's sync it up if you're new here. 1343, 1342, 1341, 1340, 39, 38, 37 on the clock. Jacob, big old smoothie for dinner. Well, I'm having the crisp, delicious Rainier, the beer of our neighbors in the Pacific Northwest. Nice little save by by Spencer Martin. It is strange seeing Spenny Martin getting so much time in the net. It's totally warranted, but it is wild to think of the Thatcher Demko we saw last year and the year prior. And again, you don't doubt Spencer Martin, but you assume that it was just a flash in the pan. We need somebody to play good because there's nobody else to play goal, and it's transferred over. Ian Clark's a genius. Opportunity! Okay, that happened again. Stop shooting it at the glove hand. Another one at the glove hand. Mikheyev on the doorstep. Great opportunities by the Canucks. Matt Kerr has not eaten dinner yet. It's going to be sketty. We got smoothies. Michael's eating chicken and steamed vegetables. These are all very good options. These are healthy meals. Spencer Martin, great. Spencer in the chat, I don't know if I've seen you before in here, Spencer. Give me the thumbs up on that. Help me out. Maybe hit subscribe. Other than that, I won't ask you to do jack shit. Just I hope you're having a good time. All right, let's do a sync coming up here. We're going to sync this up. Hit pause on your TV or your bullshit, whatever. Let's sync this up together. 12, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36. We are synced up wherever you are. I think most people in here are from Vancouver. Spencer is a good name, except for Spencer Rice. Let's see what we got here. Been sub for years. Oh, I think the name's coming back to me now. Yeah, this is the third or fourth time I've been doing this, Spencer. Yeah, the Monroe. I think the name's coming back to me now. League. Look at that defensive effort. 4 guys on who is that? On Rodriguez, Evan Rodriguez. He's without Sidney Crosby. Let's see how he turns out. So let's look at the positives here. The Canucks have had a goal. The Canucks have had a penalty kill. Man, they might even get a power play the way things are going. A bit of a neutral zone shift here. Nobody really gaining any ground. Jason Megna was called up from, I think, the Colorado Eagles or wherever they play, but funny to see Willie D's favorite player back in the lineup. Bet360 is sponsoring this broadcast, and I think I have $3 on my Bet360 account. And if you've been on these streams before, they just turn into gambling streams. 360. If you can think of a clever little sneaky bet in the chat for this game, next goal, can a player score within the next 10 minutes? Magnetron is back. I'd like to hear it. I don't think Vancouver will score the next goal. I could be wrong. Second goal in the game, 1.61 to 1 for Colorado. 2.25 for the Canucks. 51 to 1 that there is no more goals. Lazar, oh hell yeah, Spencer. What's Brock calling on here? Defensive zone face-off here. Sheldon Dries takes it. Thank you. Devon Taves, pride of Abbotsford. No, please, I want to get away from the betting end. You know what? I respect that, Spencer. I'm perfectly fine with not going on and on and on. But Matt, Matt, you let me know if you think of anything spicy. You can just side chat me. Another defensive zone face-off loss. Colorado maintains it. Blasts it very wide. I don't know if he was tied up there. I am not wrong. You are not wrong in the least bit, Spencer, because especially the way not just broadcasts, but like hockey media. Like, I'm not the biggest Steve Dangle fan, but to watch his content and then be like, immediately you get bombarded with ads or gambling advice or, hey, you know what? Like, think about it. It is a little strange. It is. I think we're going to see some. There's going to be a bit of evolution of gambling ads, the way there is with like alcohol. When we were in BCIT, and oh god, Big Mac gets the puck stripped off him by special teams specialist Eli Mikheyev. That was really nice to see. But if you think about, like, there's beer commercials where you can't visually show somebody drinking a beer or an alcohol. Like, they can just like be holding it and like having a nice time. And you literally can't advertise cigarettes anywhere. So I think that things will evolve. And yeah, Gretz is a problem gambler. That's just so funny on its own. All right, here comes an opportunity for the Canucks. Here comes Brock Besser. Protects the puck, gets it in deep, but not enough. Brock got his 2 goals. I'm still not a very big fan of his. Nothing personal. Gretz and his wife did have some. Oh, it was some illegal gambling. Nothing too controversial or salacious, but yeah, he was definitely involved in some sort of rich guy gambling sting. Horvat maintaining the puck, protecting it, working hard. Oh, look at Miller with it now. These are the puck battles you don't see enough from these Canucks. But brings it back in deep. Well, there's Hoglander, so you can expect 1 goal. I don't know what that percentage is here. I can't remember when Gretz. It was when he was coaching and. Oh, come on. Let's take a look at this goal here. Looks like it was Rantanen and Leak. I mean, if when the top line's out there, like, not the best showing here in their own end. That's a tough. That ball, that puck was bouncing all over the place on the far boards. And is it a kick? They're looking at it. Now we got something here. I will say this in the first commercial break. I'm gonna mute my mic and eat some of this food. Let's do a quick sync. There we go. And we're gonna have a commercial break here. We can turn on the weird music. Michael, I will tell you when we come back from break. That was really funny, the mukbang. All right, everybody. What are they applauding? All right, everybody. Here comes your sync. It's going to be about 8:05 on the clock coming up. 8:06, 8:05, 8:04, 8:03. Gold of Mika Rantanen. So let's hope for the best. Hope you're all synced up. Michael in the chat wants to know how you've set up live stats. Well, one of the things on OBS or Streamlabs is as a source, it can pick up a. You can basically set a browser, and then you can crop it so you can have what you want. The NHL live stats are pretty clunky, and they move as new stats happen. So I was having a lot of difficulty the first game or two. So I started looking around. Sportsnet.ca, their live stats, they don't move here. These don't move, and this one doesn't move, and it looks way better than the NHL stats. So they just update as you go, and it just uses my Firefox browser as a video source, so it works great. Stretch pass to Pettersson. Just chips it on. Look at that. Look at that little shovel. And once again, he forgets where the glove hand is, folks. All right, I'm back. I spilled dropped my fork, and a bunch of food fell on the ground, so I had to clean it up. All right, what do we got here? Shot 6-6, 1-1. Getting close to the end of the first period here. Hope you're all synced up. OEL fails to clear it. Curtis Lazar can't clear it. Dries gets undressed. Curtis Lazar up against the boards here. Can't clear it. Running out of gas. Avalanche protect the puck. Seeing eye shot from the point. Thank God it doesn't go in net. Canucks have not been able to clear this. They've been in their own zone for at least a minute, I'd say. Another blast of a shot. Chip it out. OEL can't clear it. They still can't clear it. Chip it out. And they almost got... They're going to get a too many men call there? I mean, the Pucks on Net stream drinking game is, every failed defensive zone exit, you take a drink, and whoa, what a neat and clever little scoring chance there. Oh, what a behind the back pass to nobody, and it results in a 2-on-1. And it's Rodriguez. He chips it up. There's a bump there. Oh, what happened here? Oh. What Evan Rodriguez down. And I don't want to... You could ask that question any game. What is Myers doing down there? It's his hockey IQ just sends him away from his position. I know I should be here, but what if? Pettersson, Selke Trophy nominee. He's got to be... Tyler Myers is a forward. That is right. Icing call. Here we go. Let's take a look at the replay. This was a chaotic couple of events here. Love the what if Myers wasn't there? That might have gone in. Even JT Miller was wondering what the hell Tyler Myers is there. What did he? Okay. You don't wish to see anybody get hurt. But I mean, man, I hope it's just an unfortunate accident. All right. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's not in sync. Let's do it again. We are coming up to 420, 419, 418, 417, 416. You're in sync with me. I'm in sync with you. Let's have some fun. Did I select 420 on purpose? No, but it is a cool number. Oh, shovel it in. Come on, Hoglander. Jesus. Big Mac is just, Nate Dogg is just such a goddamn good hockey player. I think the one funny thing about watching the Canucks play like a legitimate elite team, like the Avs, or the last one I did was against the Bruins, is you're watching elite teams make something out of nothing, and the something they make out of nothing is just instantly dangerous. Well, with the Canucks, it's like maybe they'll set something up. Maybe they, everything's got to align perfectly. The stars need to align. A bunch of Avalanche need to bump into each other. There needs to be sun in the goalie's eyes. Oh my God, just blasting on Martin. Holy Diana. Oman's coming in. Again, you talk about least goals expected. He's 10th in the NHL. And then the Canucks are going on the penalty kill. And I'm going to let this dog out and finish this food. You stay right there. I have thought about that. I'm back, everybody. Spencer Monroe in the chat. You could screen cap a little square of the stream you're watching the game on, or just the game clock, so we know what time the game clock is at. I have thought about that. I need to watch another game. Basically, I'm watching on Boomer Cable, which is a little bit ahead. I have thought about doing that using just the score bug and then bringing it in and out. I will probably get to that level, but it's just, I'm only one man, Spencer. But I agree. That has come up in my mind as a former broadcast graphics enthusiast, operator, creator. It has crossed my mind. It would be the easiest way. The too long didn't read is, if I can watch a stream on the Apple TV and it's the same as the stream on my computer, I will do that. I just haven't done that troubleshooting yet. But great minds think alike. All right, everybody, let's sync this one up. There's two. Actually, no, I'm going to give you a moment to prepare for a sync up. We're going to be syncing this up to around 2:30 or so. Let's do it. 2:30, 2:29, 28, 27, 26-25. You're synced up with me. Dangerous Avalanche power play. They've had an opportunity already. This is their second. There it is. Mikko ranting in again. There's no sugar-free Diet Pepsi in the house, or caffeine-free Diet Pepsi, unfortunately. But there is a power play goal for the Colorado Avalanche, and it's ranting in again. Just an unfortunate, just a scramble. They do what they can to prevent the first scoring chance, not the second. That's just tough. I'm hoping this stream is going to be better than the better than the Bruins game we did last time. I'm going to get a little silly here, and we are going to test this out. I'm going to see what the score bug is compared to the stream. We might come back. Oh, okay, so it is. Yeah. So my boomer cable, I gotta figure out something. But oh, good scoring chance here. Garland now with Besser. Oh, nice little spinorama. Puck's on net, cursed. Ah, don't do it, Spencer. I appreciate you stopping by. Good to hear from you. If it gets worse, come back. We'll try to have some fun. But I do appreciate you doing your best to prevent the curse in efforts to help the Canucks, when in reality they can't help themselves against the Stanley Cup champs. Very strange night in the NHL, Michael. I agree. Devils game was one of the more that was a very Friday the 13th type of game. Quinn Hughes maneuvering around. Is that Comfer? I think so. Hughes has looked great with the puck tonight. .33 seconds to go in the old first period. Canucks can't get it out. Magna behind the net. What are the odds Jason Magna scores tonight? I would make that. Blow the whistle. Jesus Christ. Maybe I'll bet on Magna to score. I wonder if you can. John Garrett just said scissor. Jason Magna. I don't think that they're up to date enough. Yeah, he's not listed, which is unfortunate. Well, everybody, the Canucks blew a lead. They were not supposed to go on the penalty kill against the Colorado Avalanche. They did twice. They killed one, but didn't kill the second one. Here come the panel fellas, and oh, I always forget her name. Something Cameron. Oh, not Carolyn Cameron. Maybe it is. She used to do it with James Sobalski on Sportsnet Pacific. Let's take a look at these stats here. Canucks looking good in the faceoffs, which is great, but they're just doing nothing with their offensive zone possession. And hits 5-5. They're probably all Luke Shen. I'm going to take a quick breather. I will be right back. Here comes the weird music. All right, everybody, we are back. Stevie, out you go. You get comfy. Gotta worry about this dog here. Strange night in the NHL. Couldn't believe more. I really like listening to the Toronto media or people based in Toronto. We don't want to be too judgmental. Talking about the Canucks. They should be great. Look at all the good players they have. Well, it's not that easy. It's not that simple. They're not the Arizona Coyotes. No, the Arizona Coyotes work hard to protect leads, to make use of what's given to them. Actually, I'll be right back one second. Going over the goals here in the first period. Rantanen with both. Let's take a look at the scoring summary for the Canucks. Yeah, 21 seconds in, Ilya Mikheyev gets his 5th of the year from Pettersson and Kuzmenko. Pettersson's 14 assists. Man, a long time later, almost 11 minutes later, Rantanen gets that deflected goal in his 12th of the year from Devon Taves and Lehkonen. It's our Terry Lehkonen, right? I always forget what Lehkonen's last name is. He played all those years in Montreal. How quickly we can forget. And then Rantanen got another one, his 13th from JT Compher and Nathan McKinnon. Ain't that a D? Ain't that a B? Maybe I'll use the weird music as a background for this. So I have enlisted some unique original rights-free music to be used for these streams, and then some. And I have heard some. Hell, I can play it right now, actually. So this is basically an electronic version of the Pucks on Net music. It's just it is just a draft so far, but this is a version of something we will be using going forward. Do you think there is an 8-bit version of Burn It to the Ground? Do you think the internet would provide us with such a... If there is an 8-bit... Oh, God. Oh, my God. Here we go, gang. Eight-bit, burn it to the ground. Well, it's midnight, damn right, we're wound up too tight. A fistful of whiskey, the bottle just whipped me. Wow! Well, that shit makes me batshit crazy. We got it on back, firing back, do 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 do. We're going out tonight, hey, every night, hey, with everyone, hey, take everything we want, hey. The world stops burning till we burn it to the ground tonight. Can I get ripped? Were they gonna shut us down for this? Because is there anything better than this? Does it get better than this in terms of music? Oh, God. Keep it going. Keep it going strong. Jeez Louise, this is beautiful. We're going out tonight. Take it every night. Take everything we want. Alright, that's pretty fucking awesome. That absolutely rules. And yeah, that's very great. I'm a big fan of most 8-bit things here, but we got the money line here for Vegas. Oh, interesting. They're tied right now. Ducks and Rangers. I was watching some of the Ducks watching the Rangers play the Sharks last night. Bit of a very dullard game. Not much happening. No, I'm sorry. I was watching the Kings play the Rangers. Rematch of the 2014 Stanley Cup Final. Is Max Domi playing for Chicago now? Well, maybe, just maybe, I will use 8-bit Burn It to the Ground as my going to break music for the second period, because that absolutely ruled. This game, if you're watching the highlights right now, this is an absolute chaos game in Jersey. Hat trick of disallowed goals. Fans throwing garbage on the ice. And of course it's it's the Toronto Maple Leafs that end the winning streak. So just imagine what the discourse is going to be like. Well, if they can beat a team that just won 12 in a row, 13 in a row, man, they can beat anybody. Again, if you're new to the stream here, if you're new to this alternate commentary, please give us the old thumbs up and maybe hit subscribe if you haven't yet. That'd be greatly appreciated. As I was saying, I tweeted about it, and I mentioned it in the chat, or maybe on the Pucks on It Discord, which you get access to if you are a $5 plus backer. But the Stockton Heat are no longer an AHL team, or at least they're no longer the Canucks AHL team or the Flames AHL team. They've moved to Calgary, and they are the Calgary Wranglers. Great name, historic name, nothing wrong with that. They play out of the Saddle Dome, and 3 hockey teams play out of the Saddle Dome now. And I'd love to see what the attendance is, because that just seems like absolute overkill. And then you have the Calgary Roughnecks or whatever they're called. That's just such an oversaturation for sports, and for just a drastically empty building. Don't like those Columbus Blue Jackets reverse retros. There's something thin about them. They're very blue. Not sure if they cross any lines. All right. We're going to go to take a quick break, and we'll be ready for the second period. Please stay with us, and please enjoy the burning. Oops, we don't want that. We want this. We'll be right back. Oh man, that was close. I didn't want to get copyright infringement. All right, everybody, we're back. That standing in the dark. Oh man. Shout out to that 8-bit burn to the ground. Have a little sync up if you're new here. If you're joining us for the second period, you want to have a little more fun. For this part of the broadcast, we're syncing it up. There is 19, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 19, 20 on the clock. Hope we're all synced up. Hope we're watching this Canucks struggle together. Not the best showing from the Canucks in the second half of the first period. Hoglander playing on a line with Miller and Horvat. High bounce. I don't know why they split up, why they took Garland off that line. He's in the no man's land of... Well, Dries and Garland and Bessers did get some goals against against who did they beat? They wore the reverse retros and won. Let me look at the calendar against the Kings. So that line looked pretty good against LA last week. But it's strange to see just the juggle. I mean, one line, I would say two lines work in terms of offensive scoring. And that's Garland, Horvat, and Miller. And it's Mikheyev, Pettersson, and Kuzmenko. I wouldn't be trying to break those up. But old Gabby here on the screen, he must be seeing something. Look, what the hell's Mike Yeo doing? He's got his roster sheet rolled up like it's a pretend telescope. Not going to see goals there, pal. All right, defensive zone faceoff for the captain, Bo Horvat. Loses it clean. Eric Johnson's going to hold on to it. He's going to think about it. This looks like a Colorado power play. Nice block. And man, that is the frustrating thing about watching these Canucks. Defensive zone faceoff loss. Gets absolutely gassed in their own end. Does everything they can. If they don't score, they expel all their energy trying to clear it. Chip it out. Repeat. Get Hem back in, and they're doing that right now. Dries, Garland, and Besser, the third line, allegedly. Yeah, Manson can't keep it in there. And that's a nice. Canucks have not had a good start to the second period. We know this about this team very well. There's Connor and Gretz gambling together. All right, let's sync everybody up here. See, like, what the hell's going on here? They get an offensive zone faceoff, and Niels Amon is out. And Joshua has to take it. He's not the centerman. They win it, but I don't get why you're putting your fourth line out there on an icing. Just feels like a Willie D thing, if you ask me. Canucks, did Joshua not know where it was there? He keeps it in. He blocks it, which is nice. Quinn Hughes, seeing eye shot, and I think that might be the first goal, the first shot on goal of the period for Vancouver. But man, there's just not a good start. Again, good teams will turn nothing into something and then turn nothing into something dangerous. And the Canucks, man, if it isn't working, it's not going to work at all. Yeah, that was the first shot on goal for the Canucks. Actually, first shot of the period, actually. So let's keep a little eye on shots on goal here. Canucks are leading 1-0 in the second. My favorite line right now to watch. It's a Canucks power play for Holden? You don't say. And it's Jack Johnson. No, Eric Johnson. Banana Pancakes, Jack Johnson is playing on Chicago, Stanley Cup champion. They had two Johnsons on this team last year. Eric Johnson, he was drafted first overall by the St. Louis Blues in Vancouver at the 2006 draft. Claude Giroux was drafted not too long after that. So the Canucks have the fifth best power play in the NHL, 29.2%. The Avs have a oddly mediocre penalty kill. I wonder if that has to do with the departure of Nazem Kadri, who, when you have Kadri playing a depth role and getting 100 points, that means you got a real special team here. One of my favorite things to do is watch Quinn Hughes dance the blue line with the puck. He's done it a couple times tonight. He's had a spinorama on the blue line. Pettersson, Selke winner. Looking for something here. Miller will give this up, I feel. Oh! Oh, what a nice little setup by Miller and Horvat. Hits him in the glove hand. You got to go stick side, even though it's weird. Miller's thinking about it. Gets it. Oh, come on. They were in the zone for about 40 seconds, so you wonder if they give him one more shift. Nice little play by Hughes to send that Avs player packing. And this power play is gassed, so they're going to change, but the Avalanche are attacking. Oh, God. Man, what a shorthanded, terrifying shorthanded chance by Colorado. Ooh, didn't like that. That's scary. All right, if you're in here watching, thank you for joining us. Hit the old thumbs up on this and give us a subscribe if you haven't yet. That'd be greatly appreciated. Let me sync you up so we're all watching this together. Yeah, Demko probably would have given that up. I'm going to let you know what's on the clock that I'm watching so you can pause your stream, your TV, your PVR, whatever it is, if you can. Oh, God, what a terrifying chance. So there's 15-15 on the clock, 15-14, 15-13, 15-12, 15-11, 15-10. We're all synced up together. We're all watching together. Thank you for joining me today. Canucks had a half decent. Oh, just shoot it on net, Garland. Come on, buddy. Puck's on net. Oh, what a scoring chance by Brock Besser. Are they going back on? I would like to see who tripped that Canuck behind the goal line there. That was a little greasy. Rising tide from Connor Garland there. Nice little shot. Griffin B in the chat. I wonder if Besser gets the bumper shot when Horvat is traded. Brock Besser has been incorrectly used on the PP1 for how many years now? He should be in a spot to just blast it, and he isn't. Griffin B, thank you for joining us. A thumbs up would be lovely, pal. Maybe even a subscribe. New podcast is out from Monday in video, as well as audio and some other clips here on Pucks on Net, here on the YouTube account. But right now we are focusing on this Vancouver Canucks team trying to tie this game up. They've looked pretty good. The defensive lapses haven't been there yet. Matt Kerr in the chat, if they trade Horvat, he's a Kraken fan. I really like Bo Horvat. But I also know what he's worth and what this team needs going forward, so I don't disagree with that statement, but I also don't like the Kraken. They fall under that Seahawks category for me, not necessarily the Mariners category. Basically, that's the reverse for Matt. Blast from the point. Don't call a penalty. I can't. Oh, thank God. I thought somebody was getting a hook or a hold or a bring down or something. Nice little stick lift there by Curtis Lazar, but doesn't amount to anything. If they don't trade him, I quit. People are quitting. People are joining the Kraken fan base, whatever it may be. People want Bo Horvat. People want him gone. Here we go. Here's an opportunity, but the Canucks are probably gassed. Here comes Patterson. Mikheyev's running to the net. Hughes can't control it. A rarity for him tonight. He's been so good. He always is good. It's probably my favorite thing about him. That are his crisp, clean outlet passes that cross multiple lines. He's a line crosser in terms of his nice passes. Yeah, shots I think are 3-2 in the period for the Canucks. Get off the ice! What a lazy change that was. Feels like I'm looking on the stream. It feels like I'm looking at the stats, which is gotta have your eye on the stats, man. Horvat's out there. I haven't noticed any line juggles yet. They're still playing pretty well. I don't dislike these lines. I wish there was something better on the third line. Sheldon Dries is not what I would hope for a third line center, but what we have seen from JT Miller, it just makes sense. I'm going to clear my throat. I don't know how Brendan Batchelor does it. Let me tell you that, folks. Just gabbling for 2 hours plus. I'm very excited for what I've seen in the chat. Hey, if you are watching this, if you are enjoying what's going on, give this live stream a thumbs up. Give it a like. Maybe hit subscribe. We've got a lot of good content out. A lot of content on the old Pucks.net YouTube channel. Matt Kerr in the chat. I really like Griffin B here. Sheldon Dries is playing the role you would expect a young guy to play, but the Canucks haven't developed any centers in years. God damn if that ain't the truth. Matt Kerr asking what happened to the stud finder. Well, I have mine right here. Where is it? It's right there. But Studnicka is day-to-day, I think. I don't remember what. But he hasn't looked the best. Actually, Studnicka has looked really good. There's a lot of fourth-line centers on this Canucks team. So the Canucks, they haven't looked bad yet. This is how the Canucks play when they're losing. Let's do a sync test for everybody that's new here. If you're watching for the first time, my current setup, I'm going to be giving you some little cues, a time sync option. So on the clock is 12:08, 12:07, 12:06, 12:05, 04, 03, 02, 01. We're all synced up. Let's have some fun together. Once again, the fourth line is out to take that was a neutral zone face-off. After a TV timeout. I know Bruce has second change tonight, but I'm not liking the deployment already. Again, it reminds me of Willie D, where I'm not line matching, I'm just running 4 lines. It's not that bad, but it's reminiscent. Canucks have 5 shots on goal in the second period. Colorado has 2. But they haven't been the best scoring chances, I think, for Vancouver. I don't think Vancouver's had a lot of good scoring chances tonight. They haven't played poorly, but they are not generating a lot. And it's not that – I don't think it's very hard to penalty or to shut down this team if you're the Avs. Not an icing call. Thought it would be. Besser Dries tries to get it around the net. He does. Goes up to the point to Luke Schenn, to Quinn Hughes, who can't control it. Smart little play by Quinn. He does the little things. Schenn! Luke Schenn! Luke Schenn! Does that not warrant some 8-bit burn it to the ground? Let's take a look at this one, folks. Oh, it might be Connor Garland. And they're looking at it. I think they're going to be looking for a high stick. What are they looking at here? High stick? Goalie interference? Offside? Oh, goalie interference. No, that's not goalie interference. That's not enough. He got set. Love it if the Canucks could tie it up here, and this is good. Shen Daddy making that play happen. Will there be a challenge, or will they burn it to the ground? Looks like they're going to go for it. and they're going to challenge it. If there's one thing I don't want to have to talk over, it is a coach's challenge. I think... Do we smell a TSN turning point? He pushes him out. I love it. The chat is on the same wavelength. I don't see this to be goal interference. Garland backs into him. He gives him the push. He gets out on his own volition. And I think it's going to, you think it's going to be a quick one. It's not going to be. Even Gabby's like, what the hell? I don't see where's the darn goalie interference? Chat, there is going to be a delay, but I would like to hear what you think. Is this a good goal? I think it's a good goal. I'd like to hear what you have to say. See, he leaves. Like, if he took off, if he didn't leave, if there was no pushback, and he's standing in, but he couldn't even get set. I don't get it. Let's wait and see. Is this going to call for some burn it to the ground? What? Are you kidding me? That's what the hell is that? That's good job. Giving the ref the old sarcastic good job. I don't know. Like, I think that he's in and out. I agree, Griffin. That's BS. He made an effort to get out of the blue paint. He got pushed in. He leaves. It is a quick turnaround, but man, I don't get that. I don't like that. The weird night in the NHL of goals being disallowed and called back continue. There was 3 in the New Jersey Devils game against them in favor of the Leafs. There's the first one. There's one tonight here against the Canucks. And that's very annoying because just when you think it's going to be a TSN turning point, that they could tie it up, and the Avs could go on the penalty kill for the failed coach's challenge. Mikheyev, get it! Oh, can't get the Jets up. That could have been a huge TSN turning point. Instead, we're right back to square one. Kuzmenko with the puck. That was beautiful. We all should throw garbage. I will say the digital rink ads don't offend me. But when there is a animated giant puck being shot across it, that kind of is annoying. Hogg gets it to the captain. Captain to Ethan Bear. Blasts it very wide. We're going to take a quick timeout. I need to get some water. I tell you, I'm losing my voice. It's time for some 8-bit Nickelback, and we'll be right back. Uh-oh. Did I transition back? All right, everybody, welcome back. Hope you're having a good time. Griffin B. Pettersson is unbelievable this year. Every shift, he makes a great play. Goddamn hell of an understatement, pal. He's so good with the puck this year. I don't know if what's changed. There's a goal from the point. Is it Bo? Boink, 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 boing. What are those Jamaican horns? Where is it? Let's see if this works. Now, let's celebrate this. If it doesn't, okay, there's no way that's going to get disallowed. I'm going to have to give this a Jamaican horn once they call it, unless they're going to give him a Brett Hall. Yeah, he knows. Yeah, we're good. 12 goals in 12 games. That's a dance hall style air raid horn for him. Let's go. Hell yeah. People in the chat want to trade this man. Michael missed a disallowed goal from Connor Garland on goal interference, which was questionable at best. And then immediately a Bo Horvat goal coming out of the TV timeout. Here comes a 2-on-1. It could be. Miller, just protect the puck. Be a little more... Man, be productive with that thing. Anybody new here in the chat, we're going to sync this up check your scoreboard. If you want to pause your stream or move this wherever you're watching, get them in line. But I'm telling you right now, on my clock, there is 8:37, 8:36, 8:35, 8:34, 8:33. We are synced up. We are watching this together. I know where Matt Kerr and Michael Willman are watching from. You know, various districts of Vancouver. But Griffin, where are you watching this from? I want to hear from you. I'm watching this from East Van. We've got Kitsilano. We've got South Canby all represented. And that goes out of play. Yeah, Canucks have had 8 shots in the second period to, I believe, 2 for Colorado. But let's take a look at that. I'm not thinking that this has been a very good power penalty. Yeah, 8-2 are the shots. It hasn't been the best penalty or the best period for Vancouver, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. West Side. Here's a relic from the past. Here's my pucks on net puck. Got 100 of these made back in, I want to say 2017. Yep. Giant box from UPS came and delivered it. Heavy box, and when UPS came and buzzed, I'm like, all right, you can bring it upstairs. He's like, you're coming to get this, and I'll always remember that. I thought that was so funny. They are out shooting Michael, but they had a very clunky second period. They've definitely turned things around, but we know the problems with this Canucks team. Myers can't chip it away from Rantanen. Oh, God. Sticks down, fellas. Come on. McKinnon at the point like it's a power. Oh, no. Oh. What? There's blood. He's leaking, I think. Tyler Miner's at it again, everybody. Jesus. Tyler, come on, buddy. What are you doing? Oh. Ow. Jesus, Christopher. Tyler Miners. I thought like a puck deflected on him, but that is an awful penalty to take. That is a Tyler Myers penalty to take. All right, I'm nervous as hell. There was almost one. All right, everybody, if you're in the chat for the first time, if you could throw down a nice little, throw down a like, give a thumbs up here. Listen, I love Tyler Myers. I like his Instagram. He's got a unique caption game. Maybe my second intermission feature will be captions on Tyler Myers' Instagram. But he is just ungodly. Whatever the opposite of proficient is with the puck, that's what Tyler Myers is. And he doesn't need to be, but he is. And like, he just has awful. I always think of like, oh my Demko, what are you doing there? Get out of there. He had it ice. He had it covered. It's frozen. He just doesn't think like the best hockey players just have that sixth sense where they have that hockey IQ and can realize like I need to like the Gretzky thing. You're not going to the puck. You're going where the puck's gonna be. Travis Elliott, he's subbing with the business email account. Thank you very much. Thumbs up and subs. I don't have the game on here. Here for the stats and the hang. I appreciate that, Michael. Doing our best to make these Canucks games a little more enjoyable. If you are watching on your own device, let's sync it up. There is 6:46, 6:45, 6:44, 43, 42, 41, 6:40 on the clock. We are all synced up. Thanks for joining us. Thumbs up and subscriptions. Thank you very much. And unlike Twitch, subscriptions are free. This is terrifying. We've had 17 TSN turning points in this second period. Disallowed goal for Garland was one. Game-tying goal from Horvat was another one. You have a double minor. Tyler double minors. Newhook. Whoa. Myers has no discipline at all. Constant dumb penalties. Remember when Tanev would get like 8 PIMs all season? Yeah, I can't tell you how much I miss Chris Tanev. You could justify them letting him go. Did I say Demko? I'm sorry. Spencer Martin. Martin. Demko's not making those saves. Not this year. You could justify letting Tanev walk. He's been pretty healthy. He's been injured this year for Cowtown because there's been, on one of the 50 teams playing out of the Saddle Dome. But yeah, you miss that guy. You miss him a lot. 225 on the power play for Colorado. What a good clear by Vancouver. That was great to see. Martin, no. You're not Marty Turco. No. Oh, that giant puck just scared the shit out of me again. The rink ads, the digital rink ads scare the hell out of me. Thought there was a whistle there for a second. No. All right, so they're officially 1 for 3 on the power play. That's nice. That should move up. This thing should move up to 1 to 4. No. Michael, there's a giant puck on, I believe, the Skip the Dishes rink boards. Oh, and it's JT Miller. Of course it is. Oh, come on. I don't know if chintzy is a canceled word yet. But that was very chintzy. That was a weak call when this team is fighting, penalty killing for their lives. And like the fact that Shorty and Cheech were like, who's getting this? Shows you how soft it was. Oh, Spencer Martin. Hell of a nice save. God, he looked good. Yeah, but Michael, there's a Skip the Dishes ad on the digital rink boards that just has this giant puck. It has this giant puck just be like shot from one side to the other. It's like, and it's difficult as hell to not be distracted by it. So get this. We were talking about the out shooting in the second period. It's now 8-8 in the second. Now it's 10-8. Silver lining. Miller won't be out there to kill a penalty. That is a great silver lining, and that is what we need to focus on. If we could put a tracking device on him or a shot collar that keeps him from going in the defensive zone, I think he'd be a great player. Jesus. Oh, my God. Martin out so deep. Don't give him a penalty. You do not give him a trip. Off the bar, another post? How many TSN turning points are there? Oh, God damn it. Oh, that sucks. This is not game management. This is Bo Horvat. He's slapping his stick on the ice. He's got his stick in the air. Part of me wishes he would put a white towel on there. Bad disallowed goals, one thing. And then it's the disallowed goal. It's the weak penalty. I can't believe it took him that long to score. And they're still on the goddamn power play for another 58 seconds. Oh, there's giant pucks on the Bet360 ads too. They're not as egregious as the Skip the Dishes ad. There's going to be a penalty shot. I thought he threw his stick. Nathan McKinnon just had the fastest breakaway I've ever seen. And I could have sworn somebody threw a stick at him to, like road hockey style. Clearly wasn't the case. I'd love to see that replay. But I was worried that the Canucks, out of like frustration towards the referees and the officiating, were just like, that's it, screw this. That was a heavy shot. That was not a cheap goal. Nothing but skill from Colorado, but I mean, they were given that opportunity. They were given that advantage. Oh, what a sliding save by Spencer Martin. If you look, he's starting to get a little annoyed with the buzzing abs, getting in the blue paint there. You can't blame him. All right, so look at this. Whose stick does he lose? How is this not a penalty shot? Look at Quinn Hughes. How is that not a penalty shot, Quinn Hughes? Oh, my God. That is the 5th TSN turning point of the period. Quinn Hughes throws his stick. A drop. Is it a drop or is it a throw? Because that had some momentum. I love Quinn Hughes. I got a 43 on the back of my black skate jersey, but I'm in he threw that camp. He does some things when he's frustrated that are funny. I couldn't believe that. Because the way the play happened, I thought when it happened live, maybe like he out-deked him. I think we have to stop tripping the refs there. It's only a penalty shot because he missed? Oh, it's only not a penalty shot because he missed. I don't know about that. Yeah, maybe. Oh, it would. Yeah, maybe it would have to. You would have to knock the puck. When Quinn fails, he falls like FTX. I would have called. We gotta. Oh, I feel like that should have been a penalty shot. The Canucks. That's our 5th TSN turning point. 2:14, 2:13, 2:12, 2:11, 2:10. Penalty coming up. Interference. The Canucks are on the power play, everybody. Michael or Matt, the argument can be made. But if I was the referees, I'm thinking we gave him that cheap call, the JT Miller hook. I think we got to let this one go. I'm just like my Rainier beer. I'm convinced that they got away with one. Hope you're having a good time in the chat. I do enjoy doing these commentaries, these alternate commentaries. These reactions are probably better than the game. Michael, I encourage you to look up you gotta watch. First off, you gotta watch Nathan McKinnon. He was flying. He cut through the Canucks, which isn't hard to do, but he cut through the Canucks like a hot knife through butter. Just impressive as hell. And Quinn, maybe accidentally on purpose, loses his stick, throws it at him, at his direction. The only reason I say that is because when we did the live commentary, the alternate commentary for the Bruins game, Quinn Hughes took the dumbest penalty I've ever seen, maybe ever taken, where he tried to play the puck with a broken stick. And I feel like when he gets frustrated, he does dumb, just like, he gets a little tilted. And what the hell is that? Is that the new reverse retro? Yikes. It's not. Yeah, it is yikes. I don't like it. Manson going off. Is this a makeup call? Yeah, that's fair. I thought maybe it would be a game management call. It doesn't appear to be. One second here, Matt. Go to the chat. Okay, let me look at these here. I think the Avs are just playing rope-a-dope. Good teams only need to turn it on for about 10 minutes to beat the Canucks. Yeah, absolutely agree. Quinn played with a stick. That was 2 seconds of the game I watched, and it was a horrible 2 seconds. I noticed the Avs do that a lot too. It's why I don't agree with the criticism that the Canucks only play 40 minutes. I think they try all game but are outclassed when it counts. I agree with you I definitely agree with some of that statement. The Canucks, it's like their brain is on for 55 minutes of a game, and when their brains turn off for those 5 minutes, that's when the mistakes happen. And that's the most frustrating thing. So a minute or 101 to go in this power play. We had a big development on a group chat there, so pardon my silence for a bit. Let's look at the dominant duo, Francois and Georgiev. Will they win a Stanley Cup? Only time will tell. Very similar numbers. Two goalies that have given you 11 wins that cost $5.4 million. Show that to the goddamn Florida Panthers, am I right? So I'm going to take a quick little breather in the second intermission, aka a commercial break. Good blast. Ooh, that hurt. Quinn with just laid into it. Come on, boys. You're on the power play. You should be forechecking harder than that. Oh, man. Oh! They keep it in. Bo with one arm swats it behind the net. Tries to keep the play alive. Does not make it happen. Comfer with a heavy block shot from Quinn. Come on, boys. You're not going to start the third period with a power play. You got to make something happen here. It's going to start with a sloppy play by the goalie. Nope. They're just going to rope-a-dope it in the corner. I think they are. And that's it. Second period, a lot like the first. The Canucks had some glimmers of hope. They had good opportunities, but officiating was the name of the game. Positives and negatives for them, for the Canucks. What do we got here? Michael Willman, the mental lapses seem to be a lack of preparedness, which is ironic because we had the Twins. Yep. All right, I am going to put on the weird music. Stick with us. Grab a drink, grab some snacks, maybe some dinner. It's 8:51. We've got one more period of hockey to go. Well, we will be back. But I'm going to drink some water and go to the bathroom. This lo-fi jazz is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Welcome back, everybody. We got our numbers in. Just working on a little side project here in the old group chat. Nothing to worry about. Lots of time here. Big third period coming up for your Vancouver Canucks. Just wondering if anybody got something from the fridge. If you did get something from the fridge, what did you get? I'm just sipping a Rainier here, as you know. Got a pretty full Nalgene going on the side. Talking in my nighttime FM radio DJ voice. These lo-fi beats aren't the worst, I will say that. Not the worst. The Canucks have not been the worst too tonight. This is not a fireable game for Bruce, which is nice. But it's another potentially underwhelming game for the Canucks. What am I looking for right now? Okay, I'm back paying attention now. Travis Elliott in the chat. My cat likes your music. She's hopped on my lap to listen in. Well, that's a good thing, Travis. Thanks to Matt Kerr, we have figured out that there is a 8-bit version of Burn It to the Ground by Nickelback. So that has been our unofficial alternate stream goal song. We also have Jamaican horns for the next one. So we're hoping for the best for these fellas. Big third period coming up. I like the Canucks momentum. They have weathered the storm. The fact that Colorado is 2 for 5 on the power play is quite telling. Canucks 0 for dose. That is their bread and butter going into this. But yeah, after Canucks had 9 shots in the second period, the Avalanche had about 13. So kept it close. The Canucks were, those Tyler Minor's penalties definitely stifled their opportunities. In in another group chat of mine with some friends from Victoria, two guys that lived in Victoria, both were in Japan for completely different reasons, and they just realized this now, even though both have been posting about it. That is a fun little lapse. It really cracked me up. What is this? I wonder if this is rights-free music or not. It's pretty good, so maybe it isn't. Maybe I'll bring it down a little bit. I got Stevie on the ground for the third period. Again, Canucks 0 for 2 on the power play. Shots 24-18 for Colorado. 8-7. Man, there was no hits in that second period. There was 5 each in the first. Nice to see nice to see Sportsnet acknowledge the racism against a Michigan State Wolverine. Dakota Joshua commenting on it. Unfortunate to see. Not the best time for social awareness. All right, everybody. Third period coming up here. Let's have some fun. If you're new here, we're going to sync you up. We're going to get you all on the same page so we can watch this together. Moving forward, I am going to try and use the you got to bring a score bug in so we can watch together. All right. Canucks win the draw. There's no score bug up, so I can't sync this up yet. Here we go. 1947. We are going to sync you up so we're all on the same page. 1943, 42, 41, 40, 39, 1938. Hopefully we're all in sync together. We are all watching. And let's see what the Canucks can do against the Stanley Cup champions. I'm optimistic but not encouraged. All right, Colorado just iced the puck, and my gripe for the first 2 periods has been deployment. You know, you've seen Amon after TV timeouts or after icings. Amon's line with Joshua and Lazar taking draws. It's all right. Miller, Horvat, and Hoglander. Big face-off win. Canucks win it clean-ish. They wind up with possession. Bo protects the puck. Nice to see. Uses that big ass. I do like that they used one of their top lines after an icing. Nice one-timer from Hoglander. Gets it off quick. That's what you need to see. Oh, look at Hoglander. He's buzzing out there. Good back check. Gets behind the net. He protects the puck. Sets something up. What? What happened there? Ooh! Jeez, Eric Johnson just leveled Connor Garland. Head rattled against the glass. I hope he's okay. That was scary. That was a heavy hit. I liked watching Kyle Burrows protect the puck with his ass, too. Always a big fan of utilizing that big dumper as a hockey player. Burrows gets it up to Garland. Besser didn't know where it was. And here comes the fourth line out again. Oh, Tyler Myers doesn't know who's behind him or what's going on. Just blindly throws it to an Avs player. Thank God they didn't wind up with possession. This is an icing, but the Canucks are able to get in the zone quicker, which is nice. Amon protects the puck. Big dumper, baby. Ethan Bear gets it over across the boards, across the ice. Lazar's got it. There's an opportunity here. Hold it. Don't do it. I like this fourth line. I just wish they were used a bit sparingly. Bears down, and anytime a Canucks defenseman pinches down, I immediately start counting. I'm like, who's back covering him? Because Tyler Myers loves to just wander. Kuz! What a play. What an opportunity. He's drawn a penalty. He gets the scoring opportunity. Should have sold it a bit more, got a penalty shot. Cale Makar, the best defenseman in the NHL. And he takes a penalty. All right, here we go. Big power play coming up here. Makar goes off 3-0-1 for tripping. You don't see that too often. I'd love to know what his penalty minutes are. Canucks 0 for 2 on the power play. We're going to sync you up if you're new here and you're not timed up with us. There is 16 of... Oh! Hits the post. 16-44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 16-39. We are synced up. Blast. Oh, man, just a rocket off the post. The Avs have hit a few posts tonight. Now it's the Canucks' turn. Nice stretch pass. JT Miller off the goal stick. Carr is better than Ethan Bear? I don't think so. To be fair, did Makar ever play for the Seattle Thunderbirds? I rest my case. 2 good scoring chances. Oh, that was a heavy shot. Just missed it by inches. And they're finally aiming for the goal stick. It only took them 2 periods. All right, offensive zone face-off for Bo. Very rare for him. Pettersson's pinched in. Clean face-off loss for Bo. That's unfortunate. And they clear it immediately. I wish the Canucks could do that. Ooh, I don't like Spencer Martin's pass with the puck there. And now they're just, oh, man. O'Connor and Comfer are just killing time. Just moving the puck. They get a scoring chance. Bo stays on side. They get in. Can they set up, or is that cleared out? Another good clear by Colorado. Again, you're watching a good team excel at all the things that the Canucks have problems with. Here comes Quinn. Oh, Quinn. Oh, come on, Quinn. And there's Quinn. Quinn's got a little JT Miller in him. He's got the controller shut off as well. $33 seconds to go in this power play. Textbook penalty kill by the Avs. The Colorado fans do not care. They are not worried about the Canucks. They are doing the wave already in a 3-2 game with 15 minutes to go in the third period. That says all you need to know about what they think of this team. Oh, why aren't you in the slot? Goal! Where's my reggae air horns? Where'd it go? There we go. And this is great. Sheldon Dries. The chemistry suck. OEL makes. Oh, what a fortuitous bounce off the Avs stick. I think that was off of O'Connor. I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. He's got. Oh, man. That's what you need to see. The penalty had expired. When OEL had the puck, I was just dreading, like, there's going to be an avalanche is coming out. Mikhail Makar is going to come out and just lift your stick up and have a breakaway the other way. We got a tie game here. We have the dance hall style air horns. We have the 8-bit burn it to the ground, which I'm clearly going to make into one sound. And we got a tie game. Canucks had some momentum from that power play, and they made it count. And again, they got a lot of luck. Let's check the old chat here. It does suck because Wayne is deeply frowned upon. Oh, the wave is deeply frowned upon in Colorado sports as bad luck. Yeah, Travis, just about everybody hates the wave because they think it'll jinx or set off a team. It's never rarely the case, but yeah, there's something about the wave that people don't like. Wow, nice one from the second unit. Absolutely. When Sheldon Dries is your second power play center, you wonder what they can do, but they accomplished something, and that is great. The wave did get us, the Vancouver Canucks and their fans, the goal, so the wave is exactly as Travis said. It is a jinx and a curse. Thank you for that curse. I know I missed Dries earlier, but he's definitely better than a lot of the AHL guys that have been regulars for us. I couldn't agree more. Dries is able to do something. Travis Elliott, I've never experienced it until here. It happened at a Rockies game, and they were going to lose anyways. But we got a whole section to chant Stop the Wave. Canuck fans really hate the wave at home games, and they do the wave a lot at Blue Jays games, and apparently it is very polarizing. Amanda in the chat just said it's one of her life goals to start the wave. I would say that is not a goal I would have myself or want, because you have to be the drunk person that doesn't really care about the sport you're watching, and you have to be like, okay, we're going this way. 3, 2, 1. We did have a good wave, yeah. All right, quick whistle. So we're gonna sync. We'll sync you up when we come back from break here. Dialed. We got a hell of a stretch of this final third period coming up. They got a house band. Yeah, there's a house band in Colorado. The Canucks had one. All right, there's 13:25 on the clock. About to have a defensive zone faceoff for the Canucks. Bo taking another one. And there's going to be another defensive zone faceoff. So we won't sync you up just yet, but just be just reminded. There's 13:20 on the clock, and they show us a sad Thatcher Demko. I have heard reports from the group chat that with the right haircut, he is the hottest Canuck. I tend to agree with that statement. The Canucks aren't a very hot team. All right, let's sync you up. 13, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Thank you. Can you send them to me? Thank you. You can close the door if you want. All right, Canucks crossing the blue line. Hogg holds on to it, makes a play behind the back to himself. Oh, you love to see that. You wish there could be some more from that. Ethan Bear tried to chip it up, but not enough. You got to imagine the Canucks are wanting a change here. Nathan McKinnon has looked insanely good tonight, but again, I think it was Griffin brought it up in the chat that, oh, look at this opportunity. The Avs don't have to. This isn't the Vegas Golden Knights or the Calgary Flames. The Avs don't have to put the pedal to the metal. This is the Vancouver Canucks, and they can take their time. Kuz doesn't have enough in the tank. This is a nice. The Canucks are already tired. You don't want to see that. All right, 12 minutes to go now in the third period. Stretch pass like it's the Red Army. Doesn't work. Shocker, it's the Stanley Cup champions. I feel like this is the time where the Avs are going to turn it on and just dummy the Canucks. I want the Canucks to win this game, but we're about to see playoff Stanley Cup champion. Jesus Louise! How many posts are in this game? Can we bet on that? Like I thought that was in. And I thought that here's their ratcheting it up. Step on the neck. 6-3 Avs. Michael's calling. Geez, you gotta. Yeah, they're buzzing. They're ready to do it. Turning it up, you don't say, Shorty. I think you can. You want me to bet on a 6-3 Avs final? I want to see this replay, man. The post is absolutely just like the unanimous carbon rod. The post is a godsend for all teams. No posts. All right, let's see if I can make this bet. Do I trust Michael? Maybe it might be too late. Oh, they're updating their lines here. All right, Canucks bring in the offensive zone and don't do anything with it. Stop me if you've heard this one before. Ooh, that was a nervous play there. OEL gets the stick in. Confer's gonna shoot it on net. I can't believe Martin saved that. Spenny Martin has looked great. Spenny the starter Martin. It's a good name. That is official nickname. God, man. Bo Horvat just taking every defensive zone face-off. It's so funny to me. This was the year he was going to get some offensive opportunist. You know, he's going to get time to take offensive draws, and every time we do one of these streams, he's always, oh, here's a 2-on-1. Control it. Oh, pass was too hot to handle. Not a good pass. Avs probably got a stick on it. But that would have been sweet. Luke Schen's got it. Avs carried in. Man, this is like the Avs are so good. Anytime they have the puck, everything becomes an odd man rush. They're calling that? What for? I'll be right back, too. We're all taking a break. Cale Makar hurt? Let's go to break. All right, we're back. Let's take a look at this. Oh, man. That's a penalty. That's a call. That was something. I'll give you that. All right, Canucks are on the penalty kill here. As you can tell, they are 2 for 6 on the... Oh, I'm terrified by this. Makar's got it. Good opportunity. Rebound. Clear it out. Good job, everybody. Good job, fellas. Oh, here we go. Officiating has been something to. It's been something all right tonight. For both teams. Let's look at this pick. Oh man, Makar right back for another interference call. Ooh, that's game management right there. That is game management. And look at it. That Nordiques fan is telling the referees to suck it. They are channeling their late '90s Attitude Era adolescence. 2 words: Quebec Nordiques. All right, let's sync you up. There's 8:32 on the clock. Big offensive zone face-off, and it's 8:29, 28, 27, 26, 25. We're all synced up. Joshua knew it. Joshua sold it, baby. He saw an opportunity, and yeah, I would. He knew that they'd be looking for a makeup call. Oh man, chase it, chase it, chase it. You got the wheels. You got time. Think about it. Dry, set it up to the point. Here comes Ethan Bear. Oh, Ethan Bear! Holy Diana, what a goal. It all starts with Mikheyev's speed. He makes a play behind the net. He gets to Sheldon Dries. He does the smart thing, gets it to the point, and Ethan Bear, I couldn't tell if he was waiting for O'Connor's stick to get in the way. I couldn't tell, and I'm glad he didn't. I don't know if that went clean in or not. Ooh, it's hard to tell if it went off O'Connor or not, but the Canucks have a 4-3 lead. Holy cow. Man, Ethan Bear, as the chat is saying, the chat is proclaiming Ethan Bear, best defenseman, better than Cale Makar. Can you disagree with that statement after that goal? Ekman Larson and Dries with the apples on that one. That was an even strength goal. The Canucks have a abbreviated power play here, but they got to be smart because this Avs team is killing a penalty with McKinnon out there. And all right. Nice little play off the boards here. Kuzmenko gets in around the net. That's JT Miller. He's going to think about it for a bit. Power play incoming. They might steal the game. You might be right. Horvat with a great opportunity. Miller's going to think about it on the half boards. God, where's Besser when you need him? I don't get it. Ooh, this is a good penalty kill. The Canucks need to move their feet a bit more. That is JT Miller. God, man. Just watching him. Hey, where's a cluster of about 8 or 9 guys? 8 or 9 legs. Sheldon drives with a scoring chance. Tricky shot like he's Connor Garland. But Nate Dogg is still out there, and he is looking to take care of business. He doesn't want this to go any further. Oh, that's O'Connor. I stand corrected. It's dangerous when you have Nathan McKinnon on the Avalanche team, and then his teammates look and play like Nathan McKinnon. There's the terrifying giant pucks that I've been talking about tonight. Come on, fellas. And that's not good. They can't clear it out. Unfortunately, the Avs had to touch up. Rantanen's out there, which means Lehkonen and McKinnon should be all out there against the Canucks' fourth line. The starter, Spenny, the starter, Martin, with a nice save. Don't mind me just looking at my phone. preserving my voice. All right, hell, the third period coming up. I feel like I'm Dolly sometimes. Everything's a good guy. Everything's great. Everyone's a good guy. All right, if you're new here in the chat, if you haven't given a thumbs up yet, please do so. Please like this stream. And if you're first time here, and you want to give us a subscription. If you want to subscribe to this channel, that would be fantastic. It doesn't cost anything. Who's standing up? Yeah, Peter McNabb, a former Canuck. Unfortunate lost his battle with cancer. Former Canuck, and yeah, a very well-revered Avs commentator. And there is a very funny, heartwarming clip where they a Freudian slip of how to pronounce his name is a classic on the internet. All right, if you're new here and you haven't been synced up yet, let's sync you up. There's about 5 minutes to go on the clock, so if you want to sync up with whatever you're watching, 5:03, 5:02, 5:01, 5 minutes. We're all synced up. Let's see what the Canucks can do within these final 5 minutes, because this is it. This is the stretch drive. I was like, what did Makar do this time? Hand pass, Colorado. Hoglander holding it. Keeps the possession for the Canucks. Around the board to Miller. Throws it on net. Good idea. Okay. OEL has pinched in. Please, for the love of God, have some other Canucks fill in for him on the blue line. Ekman Larsson's back at his post. Miller, nice little behind-the-back pass to Hoglander. And just out of position. Nothing really made with that. There's the best defenseman in the league, Ethan Bear, according to the chat. Hard to disagree. Here comes the third line in air quotes, Brock Besser, Dries, and Garland. I don't dislike this line. Wait, it's Joshua. Oh, Amon's out there now. So there's Joshua. Is Besser just lollygagging on this change, or is somebody not playing? Besser, come on, buddy. I'm not sure about this hodgepodge line that's out for Vancouver. I don't know if somebody's hurt or somebody's gassed, but Besser's out there with Oman and Dakota Joshua. Jason Magna, Kaut, and who's the rookie? Olason. Man, I don't know. I don't know who the injuries are for Colorado right now, but when Alex Newhook's your second line center, you need Bo Horvat on your team. Three minutes to go in the third. Stevie's going out for a pee. She needs it. That dog is full of pee. I'm terrified of the Canucks defending. May I take your hat, sir? In the chat, just think if the Canucks win, you and Arash could have been in Ball Arena for this game. Looking forward to my delicious Thanksgiving turkey and American football tomorrow. Erod is injured. That's right. Landeskog, that's who it is. Yeah, this is a banged-up Avs team. He's swimming in the white paint. Get him out. What a save by Spitty Martin. Oh, my God. Empty net for Colorado. He was flopping around like a fish like Roberto Luongo in November. Unbelievable. What a play by Martin. I've given Travis, I've given my notice. I'm starting a new job on December 12th. And I've given my notice, and if there was ever a time to play hooky, I am full of regret based on how things have gone because of how mentally checked out I am at work. Nuke too. Man, yeah, injured team, guys. I'm full of regret, and I wish that I was in Colorado for American Thanksgiving. Are they not having a TV timeout here? Michael in the chat asking what my new job is. It is a government communications specialist job in the same town your mother lives in, district, not city, and it is not in the line of work that I was before. So I have a year mat leave contract, which I'm excited about. I should have told you instead of Arash. I told him just give us a week's notice. Yeah, it would have been great. I really want to go to Colorado. The Rockies play Seattle, but Seattle doesn't play in Denver, or else I would 100% do that. We got to get back to this game. Rantanen's got the puck on the half boards. Makar's got it. Is that Nate Dogg at the point? Oh, what a murderer's row, even with all those injuries. $1:24 to go on the clock. I do not like this. They are buzzing. They're playing keep away. Oh, misses it, and a fortuitous bounce. Big clear. Oh, that's a nice. The Canucks are going to have to take their timeout. Oh, ba-bum, 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 everybody. Ba-bum. Timeout Colorado, interesting. Very interesting. Typical Mac. I'd love to see the Canucks win this one. It sucked that they lost on Monday against Vegas. I would have liked to see them maybe get a point. Garland failed clear, Griffin. You don't say. Man, if I had a nickel for every time, eh? Rockies tickets are cheaper than dirt. You just let me know. Oh, man. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to a Rockies game. Again, I will, a long weekend, a Mile High City would be something Amanda and I very much so want to do. So we'll make, and plus we got to get that out of you first before we show it you any, Vancouver hospitality. Big defensive zone draw. Horvat wins it. Chip it off the glass. Don't be icing. Come on. $1:05 to go. So my promises for the next stream is I think it was Spencer. Hey Stevie. Mentioned about using the actual score clock from the stream from the broadcast on this stream. Interference against Kalablama? The Calablama Navy Tide? Jared Bednar not liking what he sees. Let's take a look at this. Compvar. Oh, that's there's 2 penalties on that play. There's some interference on the face-off too. I mean, man, let's look at the little stat here. No, this one. They're gonna go 0 for. I mean, this is gonna be their 5th power play, I think. Whoa! A big bag of candy is on the ice. Amanda, look at this. Somebody threw a bag of jelly beans and it hit Elias Pettersson.
Oh, my goodness.
Who's throwing jelly beans on the ice? If there were 2, there has been 2. Inspired by the Devils game. I don't know if those were jelly beans. They looked like maybe a gummy worm. Something else, but I don't. Those were 2. The shape was not a bean shape. But earlier tonight, you could have been throwing your koala cup on the ice, Travis. We all could have been there. Yeah, Griffin. I absolutely 3. They were inspired by what they saw in the Devils Leafs game. I've never seen that either. I've never seen a hat trick of disallowed goals. That's one of the wildest things I've ever seen. Swedish berries would have been more appropriate. I absolutely love that line, and we're going to need to where the hell did it go? There we go. For that line, Swedish berries, this is for you. Where'd it go? Come on. Oh, God damn it. All right, 46 seconds to go. The Canucks are on the power play. But, man, Nathan McKinnon and Rantanen are out there. I mean, their top line is out there, air quotes, killing this power play, killing this penalty. So I'm still terrified. Hughes doesn't get it out, but they do. What are you doing? Horvat, you schmuck. Throw it in the empty net. This is the Stanley Cup champions. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, he's back in. He's back in. I thought it was an empty net. 7, 6, 5. The ball's going to drop. 4, 3, 2, 1. A final shot on goal. And the Vancouver Canucks defeat the Stanley Cup champions. You love to see it, folks. I got to stop muting this. This is pissing me off. Let's go. Final. Hell of a fun game. A wild comeback victory. The Canucks blew only 1 lead tonight. They only blew a 1-goal lead. Michael in the chat absolutely couldn't agree more. One of the stranger nights of NHL hockey I've seen. Spenny Martin makes 33 saves. This feels weird. Travis, you've got a Stanley Cup ring to kiss at the moment. It's hard to imagine how injured the Colorado Avalanches are. 4-3 final. Shots 36-25. Hits. No hits tonight. And Bo Horvat with the slight edge. And where is that? The power plays was the name of the game tonight. 0 for 5 for Vancouver, 2 for 6 for Colorado. Game management was on full display at some times. Other moments it wasn't. And 17 takeaways by the Vancouver Canucks. That's intriguing. Well, gang, I think it's time to wrap this one up. I think it's time to stop talking. I think it's time to watch some Office or some Always Sunny or whatever it is you do. It's 9:51. This is a great stream. The rebuild cancels. Bruce stays. Horvat gets 10 by 10. When common sense is said, you just nod and listen. because that's what we just heard. Where did my thing go? There we go. All right, everybody. For anybody new that's subscribed, go check out our stuff. Go check out Monday's Sauce It or Toss It. Go check out Monday's podcast in audio or video. I think it's time for me to get out of here. Everybody have a great night, and we'll see you soon.